we're well on our way, though. Well on our way.
When you have a moment to take a step back and look back on this season, what would you be most proud of?
When we started the season in January, we all came together and we said, our goal, first and foremost, our first goal is to win a Big 12 championship. And to be able to put in the work and come from being picked fifth in the Big 12, and me personally to be, the backup quarterback, not thinking I'm going to play at all, to winning a Big 12 championship, that was the pinnacle for sure of this season. And that's what we're going to remember. We're going to remember all those good times, all those highs, and this one hurts. We wanted this one more than any, and had a great opportunity and didn't take advantage of it. And it's going to hurt for a while, but I think it's going to be good for us. But without a doubt, winning that Big 12 and winning a couple of games that were crucial at the end of the season, that was huge for us, and that's what I'm gonna remember about this year.
You talked about having Alabama already having that fortress built and wanting to kind of climb just like they have. Is seeing them in person almost a good experience for this team to know what it looks like?
Absolutely. I mean, they're consistently one of the best teams in the country, and they got really good players. And being able to play against them and kind of measure ourselves against the best and feel like we belong right there with them. It's cool, but we didn't. At the end of the day, I'm not going to say like, oh, it's cool to it's cool, because we believe we belong out there, and we believe we're at the same level as them. Obviously, we didn't play well enough to win this game today against a really good team. So credit to them for making some plays, making some switches in the second half, and kind of running some one-high stuff in the first half, and went and played some bracket stuff in the second half. That's kind of what got me on that second interception. And just credit to them. They did some good things, but we didn't play well enough to win.
The drive at the end of the first half, where you're right on the goal line, they had a chance to take the lead, and then they go right back the other way, and then score again to start the second half. It seemed like it was just a kind of a deflating momentum switch there.
Yep. It was that one hurt. I want that one back.
When did you know that you missed the throw?
As soon as he came out of my hand, I knew it wasn't a good throw. Ben got held a little bit, but I just got to pound it on.
What it mean to see number 9 in there taking snaps?
It was awesome. I was happy for him. I was happy to see him back out on the field, and he deserves it. And he's put in the work. He's worked hard to get back, and I couldn't be more happy to see him back out there and to be able to play in his last college game. That was really cool.
Take us through from what you saw on the
I mean, I think they misfitted it on the backside, and they popped the gap, and Deuce was Deuce, and did what he did, and all of a sudden I looked back, and the center kind of got pushed into me a little bit, and I looked back behind me, and all of a sudden he's cutting back, and as soon as he broke into the open, I knew he wasn't going to get caught, because that's how good of a player he is. So.
Are you going to need some time after the season to kind of be able to fully look at what all has kind of transpired over the last several months for you?
Absolutely. That's just what we just talked about. We've been kind of getting after it, had our head, down for however long, 7 months, and haven't really been able to kind of step back a little bit. And that's what we're going to do in this early off season is, obviously while we're still getting after it in the weight program, we're going to kind of look back at what happened, what was good, what was bad, what we can improve on, and kind of try to figure out, where we can go from here. And I think that'll be a really positive thing for us, because there was a lot of good things we did and a lot of things to learn from.
You had some strong.
First things first, I got to say thanks to all the fans that showed up. What can you just say about the fans that traveled down here to watch you guys?
I can't say enough. The fans were amazing. Through all the travel issues that everyone had, and even some of us players had some delays. And man, can't say enough about the fan base and how they showed out down here in New Orleans. We painted the city purple, man, and shout out to the K-State Nation for that pep rally last night was ridiculous. There was 10,000 plus people there. It just shows you the impact that K-State has, and the passion that they have for us, and that truly is why I stayed. That's why I'm still here, is because of how much love there is, and how much family, and how much togetherness. That's what K-State is. small but mighty. You know, in terms of, you know, small town, but man, we're big, and you know, we're making a big name for ourselves. You know, we're on the big stage we deserve to be, and you know, the fans showed out tonight, and can't thank them enough.
Take us through your perspective of that Deuce Vaughn touchdown.
Yeah, they misfitted a gap on the backside, and Deuce took advantage of it. He saw it, and as soon as he was in the open, I knew he was going to break that one loose. And he did a great job. He was Deuce.
Do you feel like you had Alabama off balance with your first couple of punches?
No doubt. I think we'd had a lot of things that we wanted early. They came back. They changed some things up in the second half a little bit, and credit to them for doing that. But we feel like it was on us. You know, it was nothing that they did that, you know, kind of stopped us in the second half. It was more, you know, we felt like we had everything we wanted, and we had a really good game plan, and we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit. You know, turnovers by me, and not, you know, executing in the red zone. You know, not getting points down there it hurts, and yeah. So we felt like we had them. You know, we deserve to be on that field with them. We're just as good.
How would you describe the long drive where you guys came up empty towards the end of the second quarter?
Yeah, that hurt. We had a couple of fourth down conversions to that point, and not getting any points out of that was deflating. That one's on me. I just got to make the throw.
Well, you kind of took your time leaving the field after the game. Is that kind of remember how this felt moment that maybe will fuel you moving forward?
Absolutely. That's something I said in the locker room to the guys is, and remember this feeling for the guys that are coming back. And you know, I thank the guys that are leaving, and couldn't thank them enough for staying through all the hard times we've had. And, but yeah, this is something I'll remember and we'll remember. And yeah, it's always this will be something, you know, that'll motivate us and that we'll think about, and you know, think about, you know, what's kind of gone through my head the last 3 hours and all the feelings and everything that I had. I'm going to try and bottle that up, write it down, and remember that when I'm training and getting ready for next year.
What do you hope the Wildcat fans remember the most about this season?
I like I just said, I can't thank the Wildcat fans enough. They showed out in full force today, and they were awesome from the very start. Man, it's a true family here, and you can feel that. There's a lot of passion, and it means the world to us as players. You know, because I'm being a kid from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. I didn't know anything about Kansas State, and I came here and just took me in through some hard times and made it through. And but man, we came through this season. You know, we had a couple of losses early, and we managed to win a Big 12 championship, and that was huge. Obviously, we wanted this one against a really good team on the biggest stage. It hurts, and we're going to remember this because we deserve to be here. We belong here. And at the end of the day, we got to be better, and we know we're gonna build from this. We're gonna continue to build and get better, and we're just building right now. You know, that's the thing. You know, Alabama, they kind of are at their, you know, they've been the standard forever, and we're a program that I feel like is building, and we're gonna continue to be here. And you know, we're not. This isn't a one-time thing. This isn't a mistake. We're gonna be here for years to come.
Well, you talk about how you guys are trying to build from this season and these experiences from this year. If somebody's going to be back next year, what kind of role and what kind of influence do you take in continuing to build this program?
Oh, no doubt. I feel like this is a huge opportunity for us to build and to, you know, just one step in the journey. And, you know, Coach Klein just said, you know, Rome wasn't built today. And to establish ourselves as a powerhouse in college football, you know, it's not going to happen in 1 year. And I feel like we turned it around pretty quickly, going from 2020 to where we are now. We had a pretty drastic turn, but to be able to just sustain that, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of hours. And but we put ourselves on the map this year, and you know, we kind of let college football know that, you know, we're here and we're here to stay, and that's just something we got to remember and keep doing.
I know you don't really want to look too far ahead to the offseason right now, but how exciting is it to know that, like, you guys get to go into the offseason with a lot of momentum as an entire program?
Yeah, it's huge. You know, winning a Big 12 championship has done a lot for recruiting already, and it feels good because I feel like we feel good about, we're holding our heads high and we're proud of what we did this season. But at the same time, we kind of ended with a bad taste in our mouths, and we're going to be excited to get that taste out.
What's next for K-State football?
Man, we're going to run it back. Let's do it again next year and hopefully make it to the be in the top 4.